Oh, YouTube being from the bedroom here, you get the Junky. I'm going to play this here Eddie Van Halen Stratocaster with some kind of like Van Halen-ish backing track. And then I'll tell you how I get my so-called brown sound out of this guitar. Alright, yeah, I didn't want to do too much, plus it's hard to play a guitar with a Floyd Rose on it. Still having issues. So yeah, what I do is, on this particular model is, I have the tone 3/4 of the way on. I have my Demon FX pedal on. That's the clone of the Andy Timmons. I have this switch on the down, and I'll show you the difference. This is so that right there, the toggle is all the way up. I think it brings you like 25 watts. And that's just going through the pedal. Let me turn off the delay. So if you bring it to the middle, it's louder, way louder. Bring it down. So one is like 100 watt, the other one is like 25 watts of juice. I don't really remember. But all I know is that when I have a guitar that has needs a little bit more punch, more dark end to it, I'll switch it down because it's still at 10 o'clock my volume and my tone, and 12 o'clock on the other two. Sorry, volume and gain. 12 o'clock on the other two. And the boost is still like at 1 o'clock, and I could kick the boost in. That's with the boost. Give you an idea. In the middle, I mean up in the top, with the boost. See, it gets just a little bit darker. But when I have it stacked, there's that brown sound. If I go in the middle, pickups are too bright. If I go up to the 25 watt where it sounds thicker and darker, but it kicks the volume down. It's too dirty because you know, to me, I don't like that much dirt on a guitar where it's so thick. You know, I want to be able to hear if I make a mistake. Now, I purposely hit some wrong notes on that. It's hard to do it. It's hard to hit where you're not supposed to be hitting. But you could hear when I'm hitting that instead of that. Hitting that instead of that. You could hear it a lot better. And I don't want to cover up for my lack of playing. I want to hear the mistake so I don't make the mistake again. A lot of guys, they just don't care. I've seen videos of guys just, yeah, I'm self-taught. And I'm like, dude, it sounds like crap. Are you kidding me? You know, it's just a bunch of dirt. You got every kind of effect you could imagine in there. They don't realize they're hitting the wrong string. Or when they bend it, they don't even realize they're bending it out of tune. You know, like okay, you stop right there and then either not go enough or go too far. So yeah, this is the sound that I like. Again, that's maxed out, so I bring it down like a quarter of the way. It's like 7 or 6. And that's the sound I get. And then you add in a little bit of echo, and then delay on top of that. You hear it? You can, you know, like. You can get that going. I'm still having a hard time doing that because of my shoulder, but I don't like doing hammer-ons on this guitar because that happens all the time, man. So yeah, my regular setup is that kind of slapback, and the chorus is always on. It's like that. And my chorus I keep on changing constantly, but basically it's a cool music pedal. Its volume is on 12, depth is on 3 o'clock, rate is 0, and it's got, what I like about this pedal, it's got low and high, you know, tone and bass. So the low is at 3 o'clock and the high is at 9 o'clock, because I just want it to keep it going. If you're playing like just one note, it hears that. Without it, it's boring. With it, you hear it kind of oscillating, if that's even the proper word. So yeah, and then, you know, the vintage. Yeah, the vintage from the vintage phaser. I think it was from Sweetwater. It was like $30, and it's a big, old-fashioned metal box, just like the ones they used to have. But man, I have that rate at 2, and it's just like a notch above 2. It's not even between 2 and 3, just for that. You know. Yeah, you can do that anyway. So that's how I do it. The guitar itself, you know, this thing here is the body. It's almost as small as the Washburn N4s. It's a pretty small contoured Stratocaster body compared to, any other Strat. I don't have any other Strat out at the time, sorry to compare it to, but the body's just a little bit smaller. And it probably looks smaller because I'm a bigger guy. But, it's got a Eddie Van Halen Floyd Rose with the drop D, which I never use. I haven't even set the intonation on this part, so that when you set it, it's at exactly at a D. You have to set it from the back. I've never touched it because I never use it. It's got the kill switch, which I grab for the arm and I hit the kill switch. So I don't like the location of that. And I don't like the location, again, I've said it before, with the toggle switch. Because if you go to do hammer-ons, that's the first thing you got to hit. So, I deal with it. I just wish this was in a different, up higher, and I wish this was up higher, just farther away. Other than that, these are Wolfgang pickups. They sound good. They're not, like Seymour Duncan's, but they sound good for what they are with the guitar. You got the speed knob here, and the tone is a nice, it's pretty sturdy on the tone. I wish the speed knob was, I don't like a speed knob, because I don't like if I'm grabbing the arm and I do that, and I turn the volume, so, yeah, a lot of complaints. What is it, the Burl maple top on here, ebony fingerboard, which is sweet, 22 frets on here. They look like medium jumbo frets, clay dot inlays, maple neck, and this is the way they used to have it back in the day. The locking nut goes through the guitar. I believe they stopped doing that because they felt like it was weakening the structure of the headstock from the neck. That's the way they used to do it. I think that's the best way. Eddie Van Halen standard cheapo tuners. I just think that they put his initials on there to make it seem like it's special, but they're not. They're just regular cheap tuners. Eddie Van Halen headstock. That's your banana or hockey stick, upside down hockey stick, and then you've got the bolt plate, a full bolt plate on the back. It is made in Mexico, and I think I bought this in 2021. I think this is a 2020 model, and it's made by Fender. You can see the F there, and it's made by Fender. And the jack is a metal jack cover, no plastic, which is pretty cool. So, they did somewhat of a really good job on this guitar. Again, it's just me. I'm just complaining about a speed knob. I'm complaining about, even before I went to grab the arm and I missed, only because my shoulders, the muscle memory isn't back yet, and I hit that button by mistake. And I went to do the hammer-ons, and I thought for sure that was going to happen, but it didn't. But that's what happens. But I bet if I played this every day, all day, I would learn to work around that. So don't just go by my complaints about it. And yeah, I do have it where it's level, so I can go up just a little bit, like a floater, kind of thing. So yeah, this is still, a sweet guitar. I think I paid like $7 and change for it. And I still like it. I still take it out and play it and enjoy it. And like I said, the only difference is I have to just move the toggle switch on my overdrive, just to give it a little bit more of that brown sound, dude. You know what I mean? Right. That's it. That's all I got to say about that. You have a good day and a better tomorrow. Bye.